Hey guys, what's up? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Oh, now I can hear you. What's going on? Huh? What'd you say? Things are going great. Things are going great. I'm glad you asked. Hey, I'm down to my last pallet here. You see what I'm doing here? You see what I'm doing here? You see what I'm doing here, Chucky and Swarwell? You see what I'm doing? See, I go to my supply place and get my pallets. I usually get 4 at a time. This morning I got 4. Yesterday I got 3. And I throw them on top of my garbage can table. And this is turned this way. So then I take my skill saw and I run down, as you see. You see what I did here? This is all the dunnage here, and Miss Daisy likes this. Well, she doesn't like it for very long, let's put it that way. She don't like looking at stuff like this, okay? She don't want it looking like Hunter's bedroom, you know, where it's helter-skelter. Hunter Biden's bedroom, yeah, with all the hookers. So what happens here, you see I went down, chopped it off, so I don't have to pull these nails or nothing, because I'm only going to be able to get, you're shooting for 21 5/16 on these sides. This is all side wood. Look at that. I pull this off, that's the pile I got a bunch of nukes there, guys. I got a bunch of friggin' nukes. Yes, old Steve-O does. And we're going to be going for a while here with 2-frame Nuc A Mania. Yeah, Nuc A Mania, I call it. Let's go back here in the supply house. I got a big pile of nukes over there. Those are there's about half a dozen finished lower boxes. Here's a whole pile of lower boxes here. Yes, I'm doing away with the screen. No more screen entries. The holes that I have blown in here are going to stay in there. I don't care. It's fine here in sunny Florida. Backer board 1/4-inch lids seem to be functioning quite nicely. Save your little cutout piece that you bore through. I think that's a 2-inch hole. And just save you some pallet wood and take some Bondtite 3 and glue that plugs. It just helps keep it, you know, from sliding off. Yeah, so I've got these little puppies over here. I've got all the rest of them. I think there's 6 of them back there, 2-framers with bees in them. I've got 3 I made up yesterday and completed, 2-framers. Yes. Completed box. I don't paint these cleats on the bottom, but I do dip them in tall earth. Just stapled down the side. You can use 1/4-inch. Something I'm doing now too, I'm putting the whole 7/8 hole in, but I'm leaving this little lip here almost like a miniature landing for the bees. Not necessary, you could flip it the other way, but I had issues with this cleat. I made this handle cleat a little bit too tall. But yeah, I'm done fooling around with this action over here. This action over here. Let's see, here's this one I did. You've got entrance here, and you've got an entrance here. But then it's got to be so close here. That's not funny. And you've got to really get these, and you about have each one of these slightly different. So you almost have to do it. But the bees propolis these things in. Now you're going to have a big fight getting this stuff in and out. And so what happened here, guys, while I was working on this and cutting it, I can bang out these 2-framers so fast it's ridiculous. And I can knock out the 5-framers so fast it's ridiculous. Not many woodworkers can keep up with me, okay? I'm bragging a little bit, okay? Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I know. What'd you say? I know what you said. Just like Miss Daisy says. Steve-O, you're so full of yourself, okay? You're just like Ted Nugent. You're just so full of yourself, okay? I love that guy, you know. I'm not a rocker, but, you know, I like his spiel. Yeah, so anyway, here it is, you know, just a pain in the ass, and I started getting a pain in the ass. I actually started getting a pain in my ass, and I went in and told Miss Daisy, I says, God, I'm getting a pain in my ass. And she says, really? Well, let me inspect it. She said, drop your drawers. So I dropped my drawers. She said, bend over and spread your cheeks. I haven't had anybody tell me that since the freaking military, guys, okay? But anyway, so I did. I spread my cheeks. She said, oh my God. Oh my God. I said, what? What are you seeing? She said, you got freaking hemorrhoids. I said, really? I wondered what was going on back there. She said, yeah. Let me ask you something. Have you been playing with those Fowler boards and those Nuc hives again? I said, yeah. She said, you had the same problem last time. You got a short memory, dude. Stop playing with Fowler boards. And I did. I quit, guys. I quit the Fowler boards. This was my last one. Guess what? While I was building these, my butt healed right up. It did. It healed completely up. Hemorrhoids shrunk. You can't even see them now. You can't even see the hemorrhoids. Matter of fact, I had Miss Daisy inspect it again. And she said, nope, they're gone. Quit playing with a Fowler board, she says. Jesus, gosh. I'm a slow learner, I guess. I don't know. Okay, guys, next thing we got to do is reverse slam all the nails out of these boards. Be careful too when you're going through here, because some of this wood has been used before. And you can see right there, somebody used a Sawzall or something, cut those nails off flush. So be careful. We can reverse slam those nails right there, you see? But if those are in the middle, which they will be, because the next step after nail reversal, I can leave those nails in there. But these long ones we got to get out. And the next thing after nail removal, we'll set up chop saw right here, and you'll cut the end flush. See, this is angled with the skill saw got an angle cut, no good. You want to make a flush cut, slide over to your stop and cut your side boards 21 5/16. Let's get set up for nail removal. Okay guys, the first thing you want to do is lube up your tool. Yeah, you gotta lube up your air tool. And I kind of learned this. From Booty Jed, because he told me that he always lubes up his tool before he uses it. Okay, that's what Booty Jed said. He's supposed to be some sort of a transportation guy or something. I wish he'd work on the transportation down there at the, you know, border, kind of hold up on that deal. Nice tool, get you one. Put you a towel in the bucket. Otherwise you're going to have shrapnel flying all over the shop. And if you get a nail in Miss Daisy's tire, you're in trouble. Just a little heads up there. Bada bing, done. Sometimes they will hang up. You won't get them clear out, especially the thicker boards. So have a claw hammer to where you can finish the deal, you know. I'm laying them here because our next move is going to be laying a chop saw right here. And all I got to do then is reach over, grab one, put the next one in. As I chop saw them, I usually throw them back over in a pile over here out of my way. And then when I get ready to assemble, I just gather up another big pile of them and put them all on top of this table, because my assembly bench is over here where I have my two screw guns. No rocket science here, guys. They had some really good lumber. When you're picking these pallets, try to get them with just 3 runners, for the simple fact you're going to run down each end, eliminate those ends, so the only material you got is in the center with 1 round of nails. And they've got some down there that are really nice, really nice. When I'm down there sourcing pallets, if I find these, see how these nice, almost 3/4 wide. I like these. You can put 2 of these, will do a side. 2 of these will do a side, but you're only going to get 1 21 5/16 out of this board. The rest goes to the dump. Hey, when we're sourcing free wood, who cares, right? Unless you're on a farm somewhere and you got some ground you want to make up some biochar, save all of this pallet wood, guys, and make biochar with it. Inoculate it with cow urine or cow dung for a week or so, and then put it in the garden. You will have not only free lumber, but you'll have free biochar, basically, because half the wood you're going to use to cook the biochar. But you need a retort in the center. Look it up. You got to have an interior retort and then an outside barrel to hold the fuel. Nice. This is beautiful stuff. All right, guys, I've got to finish these. That won't take me long at all. to burn out all these. I'll pile all of it here. I'll put the chop saw here, and we'll size all of this lumber. Get it ready for assembly. Alrighty guys, had me a ribeye a while ago. Came back out here and burnt this whole pile down. I got them all burnt down to 21 5/16. Try to find these wider ones if you can. Try to get them close you can to 3/4, but they're different, all different thicknesses on these pallets. So you can make it all work, as you can see here. I made it work. I try to put the big fatties at the top, wherever I can. See the nice wide ones, thick ones at the top. And you can see what I got to cut off, but I got my fence set up on that table saw for 10 inches. That's the height of this. That's the height of this 2x4 here, 10 inches. So all I got to do is run them through, burn off the extra. A lot of these you end up with just a little strip here at the bottom and just one screw. That's fine. Just one screw is fine. All you're putting on there is screen and a couple of cleats on the bottom anyway. All right, guys. That's it. It's Nuc A Mania. Steve-O, Nuc A Mania. Let's get her done. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.